friends, today is Mahashivaratri. Happy Mahashivaratri to all of you. So basically we will today see, is there any benefit of meditating on each of the avayavas or the parts of Lord Shiva? You know, he has various instruments, he has various decorations, his body has a certain form, certain structure, and is there a benefit of meditating? Suppose on his trishool, is there a benefit? Yes, there is distinct benefits of meditating on separate parts of Lord Shiva and the Lord Shiva meditation as a whole. The meditation on divinity, the rule number one is that you have to first meditate on the avayavas or the components, and then one by one you finish all the components, you absorb all the energies, then try to meditate on the whole form of Lord Shiva. So the components will help us in the Jnana Marga. They will give the knowledge of various things. And finally, the whole form is only when prema has taken birth in the heart that the entire form will appear. But initially, we have to practice meditating on each of the components. And it will not happen in day one that you will get the entire form in your heart. It will take time. But each of the parts you can meditate and keep on trying for the whole. So friends, let's start with the head of Lord Shiva, which is a symbolical of learning. So various parts of Lord Shiva's head will inspire us the learning process, Vedic learning process, assimilation process, memory process. All these are very, very important. So if you see here, what I'm saying is that I'm focusing on the head part now, right? Head part of Lord Shiva. So what are the main components? Ganga river is there in the head. So he did the Ganga Dharane. So he's called Gangadhara. What is Ganga? Ga means Jnanam, knowledge. So that is where Vedic knowledge, that the knowledge of the spirit represents Ga. That is where the taking bath in Ganga is so powerful. It's not like an ordinary river. It will inspire knowledge in our heart, the Vedic knowledge, spirit knowledge, the eternal knowledge. So Ga means knowledge. Anga means becoming an extension of Parabrahman. See, we are leading a life disconnected from Parabrahman. So with the help of the Ga, which is the knowledge, we become the Anga of Parabrahman. Just like Arjuna agreed to fight, he became an Anga of Parabrahma. So Gangadhara, when you meditate on Gangadhara, you will also become carriers of knowledge and Sharanagati to Parabrahma. Now the second part I want to now focus on his matted hair. His matted hair here, right? What is this symbolic of this matted hair? Matted hair here. So what is the symbolic of the matted hair is that matted hair represents something, that the hair, the Jatadhara, the Lord Shiva's name is Jatadhara, and that hair helped him in sustaining Ganga. When Ganga came from the heavenly planets, the Rabhasa, the force of Ganga would have destroyed the earth. So Bhagirath requested Lord Shiva to carry the Ganga Devi, which has come from the higher world, the causal ocean, beyond the Maharnava. It has come, right? The spiritual Vaikuntha waters have entered the material cosmos, and then they needed somebody to carry that force and then release it in a very soothing way to the earth planet and the lower planets. So the Lord Shiva carried that, and this Jata helped him. So that means the Jata helped to sustain and carry that force. So the memory is needed to carry the knowledge, to carry the Vedic knowledge. So if we meditate on Jatadhara, the Nama of Jatadhara when vibrated, and we meditate on the Jata of Lord Shiva, we will get the immense memory power, Smriti Shakti, Matta Smriti Jnanam Apohanam Cha. That means knowledge, remembrance and forgetfulness is needed to sustain life, because we have to forget some of the things also, negative experiences and all this. So Jatadhara, Gangadhara, Jatadhara is a perfect knowledge kind of names which will inspire in us. So please meditate on Jatadhara along with Gangadhara. Then the third knowledge related name is, if you see here, there is a Chandramauleshwara, Chandra there, right? You spot here, there is a Chandra here, and that Chandra, what it will do is, friends, what will that Chandra do? You have to understand. Chandramola, Chandrachuda. All these names of Lord Shiva has come. Various names of Lord Shiva based on those, right? Chandramola, Chandrachuda Shiva Shankara Parvati Ramana Ninnage Namo Namo. So Chandra means it's a mind. Chandrasya manaso jata, it is said in astrology. So the mind control is needed, not only the learning process, but if we don't have the concentrated mind, we don't have the focused mind. A very chanchala mind is an unhappy mind. So this will, when you meditate the name Chandramauli or Chandrachuda Shiva Shankara, then what will happen is your mind becomes focused on Parabrahman, on divine topics or whatever you want to concentrate, and it will become Prashanta Manasa. Prashanta Manasa. So when Prashanta Manasa is achieved, you will have bliss, you will have successful learning, memory retention, everything. A distracted mind that cannot absorb anything. We will become free of the constant changing of Instagram and all the social media topics. You will be able to control our usage of social media. So then we will achieve higher mental powers. So please, friends, teach all your children, if they in the learning mechanism, knowledge process, 3 names, Gangadhara, Jatadhara and Chandramoleshwara, will enable immense learning in them, in each of you also. So now slowly, let's move to a little bit down. And he has third eye. Third eye enables meditation, inner eye. When we close our eyes, physical eyes, the inner eye, which is Divya Gnanam, Divya Netram, will be open, and we can travel in the inner world of infinity. There is an inner world of infinity. The inner world of Vrindavan, the third eye will help us, right? So, Trinetra, his name is called Trinetra. Please check. Then Nagabhushana. Let's come to this wonderful name called Nagabhushana. What is Nagabhushana? See here, friends. Nagabhushana is the snake on his neck. He's decorated with Naga. Urugabhushana. Uruga is also the snake. So snake is poison, right? The moment you remember, you get the name snake, it is poison. So snake and Vishakanta, he's blue Kanta, Neela Kanta, his throat is Neela because he drank the poison and sustained that poison through Ramanama. So this will enable detoxification. So if you are drinking a detox tea or want to do detoxification, always remember Neela Kanta and Vishakanta, because fast food and all these foods are making us poisonous day by day. But we can detoxify by using the Abhisheka water of Neelakanta and Vishakanta. So Neelakanta, Shri Kanta, Vishakanta, the song is there. Please remember that. And so the internal already existing toxins will be cleansed by Neelakanta and Vishakanta. And also suppose you are eating outside, sometimes you are inevitably you're traveling, you're eating a contaminated place, then you can take the help of Vishakanta, Neelakanta Nama, so it doesn't go into your stomach and destroy your existence and cause a lot of health issues, right? So Nagabhushana, Uragabhushana, Vishakanta, Neelakantaya Namaha. And also the outward toxins. Sometimes you have to meet with toxic people. They have toxic auras which will affect us. So that Uraga will help you. Nagabhushana, when you chant, the toxic auras of other people will not affect you. You can, in your business dealings or in your office, you have to interact with toxic people. So they cannot throw your toxins on it. It will not affect you. There will be a shield when you internally meditate on the name Nagabhushana. So friends, there's immense benefit in the blue throat, the serpent and all this, right? So let me slowly come towards the ash part. The whole body of Lord Shiva is with ash, right? Is with ash. Ash means bhasma lepana. His body is decorated with bhasma, not fair and lovely creams or something. Bhasma lepana. Bhasma, meditating on this aspect of Lord Shiva, it helps us to get nitya anitya vastu viveka. It is called spiritual IQ. Spiritual IQ will be enabled in us, friends. Spiritual IQ, spirit IQ. I call it spirit IQ, right? So how spirit IQ will come is by meditating on the Bhasma of Lord Shiva. Because Nitya Anitya Vastu Viveka is told by Adi Shankar and Viveka Chudamani. What is eternal, what is non-eternal? Because Bhasma means everything is destroyed. right? The material thing, always there is a change. Agama paino anitya tam sadikshasva bharata matra sparshastha kaunteya. It's just said in Bhagavad Gita. So things will come and go. Things will in constant flux change. So don't get attached to it. So anitya vastu vivek will be granted by the Bhasma aspect of Lord Shiva. Then slowly, where do we go is now we move on to the aspect of Trishulam, Kama, Krodha, Lobha. These three are very dangerous. Kama, Krodha and Lobha. This will be conquered by the Trishula, Kama, Krodha and Lobha. ये याद रखिए आप. Kam, Krodha and Lobha will it's very important. Kama, Krodha and Lobha. Please try to overpower that by meditating on the Trishula. And then comes the aspect of Damaru. Damaru is the Nada Upasana. Damaru is a sound aspect. So sound yoga, meditating on the Akshara Brahma, the sound yoga, everybody has to get the power to meditate on the sound of the Harinama or the divine names of Vishnu. So the Damaru will enable you, the Nada Upasana. So Nada Upasana is best in Kali Yuga, which only through sound we can achieve moksha in Kali Yuga. So Damaru Dhyanam will help you to do the Nada Upasana, the Sangeeta Gnana, Nritya Jnana. So dancing and singing God's names are a very powerful process in Kali Yuga. Param Vijayati Shri Krishna Sankirtan. If Sri Lord Sri Chaitanya, he was always dancing and chanting. And that itself will give you knowledge. That itself is meditation. Namah Sankirtanam is Sarva Papa Pranashanam. Pranamo Dukkha Shamanam. All the miseries will go away by Namah Sankirtana. This is the last shloka of Bhagavata. Namah Sankirtanam is Sarva Papa Pranashanam. So, please take up to this process of using the Damaru and Trishula. Trishula supports the Damaru because unless Kama, Krodha, Lobha is destroyed, we cannot engage in the Nada Upasana of divinity, right? So in this way, the Jnana, Dhyana and the detoxification of consciousness, all three are enabled. What is enabled? I am saying Gnana, Dhyana and the supporting detox is enabled by meditating on Lord Shiva. So please friends, I request all of you on this Mahashivaratri, chant the Shiv Panchakshiri mantra Om Namah Shivaya 1008 times or 108 times at least by meditating on the various components of Lord Shiva and achieving the empowerment, the prachodana of Jnana, Dhyana, Prema, Bhakti processes in us which will help us to become fully blissful and serve the world for bliss. Om Namah Shivaya. Purandara Vitalana Nija Priyane Shri Ganga Chandrachuda Shiva Shankara Parvati Ramanane Ninage Namo Namo Chandrachuda Shiva Shankara Parvati Ramanane Ninage Namo Namo Chandrachuda Shiva Shankara Parvati Ramanane Ninage Namo Namo. Please meditate this song today. It's available everywhere on the internet. M.S. Subbalakshmi sang this song. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Vaishnavana, Meta Shambho, Om Namah Shivaya. God Premanande, Hare Hare Bol. Please like and subscribe this if you really appreciated it, to get the blessings of Lord Shiva. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.